Are you going to shave?
Yeah. Definitely before the game Thursday.
It seemed like Oregon last game, they had a lot of success pressuring you at first. Was there something they didn't do there with switching off multiple defenders?
Yeah, I mean, I think at first the defense kind of threw me off, forced me to turn the ball over a lot. Granted, I also had 10 assists, so, hopefully we can keep that part going and cut down on the turnovers.
It looked like when Bryce came in the game, you were playing a lot of that high post. How effective did you think that was? Did you think that worked pretty well?
Yeah. I think that's where we could crack that defense is just constant movement. Getting the ball on the high post and just making decisions from there.
Seems like teams are scoring a lot more against you guys from the 3-point line than 2, I guess, compared to other teams nationally. Is that a credit to your post defense, or that jacking up more threes, or is that something that maybe your 3-point defense needs to improve?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. I think we're playing such good help defense that the teams are forced to shoot threes. Stanford made a lot of shots against us, and I think Randall hit like 7 threes or something like that. They just had a very good shooting night, but I think our 3-point defense definitely needs to improve with active hands and just getting guys more, maybe to pressure the ball a little bit more.
What if Zach had a great stretch where I think he had like 8 consecutive points against Stanford. Is there maybe a little bit more confidence there? Did you guys kind of see that?
Yeah. When we need a bucket, we look to him. So he was able to get it for us. Fortunately we couldn't get stops on the defensive end, but we was rolling with him, and he could do that every game. We need to find him more in transition or maybe coming off screens. Wherever he needs the ball, because he's a very talented player.
It was like 18 all, like halfway through that first half the other night. What do you think happened over the next 10 minutes or so, where you guys scored about 9 points? I think over 9 minutes.
I think we all got lazy on the defensive end. I think some guys may have been fatigued, including myself maybe. It was just a letdown mentally and physically for us. They made shots. They played really well, and we didn't have our best game, so it worked out in their favor.
What is it about this team that lends itself to you guys bouncing back after a loss like that? Because you guys really haven't had any losing streaks this year.
Yeah, I think we respond very well after a loss, but the problem is just when we win those 2 or 3 games, you got to keep it up. You got to learn to sustain that effort and act like we have just came off a loss. So hopefully we have a good 2 days in practice and be ready for Thursday.